Fleeing their home countries for various reasons, asylum seekers stand in long queues to get documents that allow them to live and work here. But it's no easy task. Ola is from Nigeria. He came to South Africa 2 years ago, seeking a better life for his family. Fearing reprisals, Ola has asked us to protect his identity. He says while the system is functional, officials often demand bribes to issue documentation.
Before you can even get in, you have to pay like 2 or 3 places. You give them 100 rand each for them to stamp your hand, for you to be able to even get into the complex. That's even the major. You can come here 3 weeks in a row or 4 weeks in a row and not be able to get in. I don't live in Pretoria, so I have to factor in my transportation from Johannesburg. Then when you get in, you have to keep on paying. And how do you expect people to keep on with that payment? People that are not working, trying to just survive.
According to the United Nations High Commission for Refugees, there are 3.2 million individuals awaiting decisions for asylum claims globally. Of those, South Africa has the highest number, with over 1 million asylum seekers waiting for decisions on their applications to be processed.
The fact that applications for asylum, refugee status, appeals are not being processed fairly and efficiently. This undermines every single basic human right that refugees and asylum seekers should have access to. And that is the biggest problem.
NGO Corruption Watch says it's received over 300 complaints since 2012 relating to refugee status.
This report was born out of reports that came from refugee asylum seeker communities, from organizations like Peace Action, who came to us about very real problems. This was intimidation, harassment, a host of issues.
The report shows that 80% of the complaints involve refugee reception officers, particularly staff members demanding bribes.
We know the disrespect for human dignity when you don't have a document. You cannot get your children to school. You cannot open a bank account. You know all of this, and that's why this campaign to deal with corruption is so important, because corruption takes away resources and services from poor people.
We need at Corruption Watch to intensify our efforts, to make contact with, to engage government, to make efforts to ensure that this thing of corruption against anybody, corruption in general, but corruption in this case against our visitors is stemmed.
Corruption Watch says it's tried numerous times to engage Home Affairs authorities without success. The department has declined to comment on the matter. Yolisa, Njamela, CCTV, Pretoria, South Africa.